Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and friends beyond the binary, we are here, we are queer, we are full of fear, because we have an anxiety disorder. I hope everybody is doing well. I am back with a heroic NGS cast. This time it's your boy King Andrew up against KugelBlitz. Map bans, it's your boy King Andrew banned Dragonshire and Braxis Holdout, KugelBlitz banning out Sky Temple and Volskaya Foundry, and correct me if I'm wrong, teams. I believe it was blue team, so it's your boy King Andrew taking us to Battlefield of Eternity for game 1. Lobby is filled up. I'm gonna say caster ready. I'm so stoked to be casting again. I know I say it every cast, but like, I am so stoked. Just gonna post that we are live. Oh lordy, she kept. Wait, is it 3 years, Falk? That's wild. You've been subscribed for 3 entire years, 3 whole years. Holy mackerel. That's wild. Here we go, hopping into game 1. Draft. Also, just gonna post in GGS because there's a few names that people will recognize. I'm so excited. There we go. Just posted in GGS because there's some GGSs in the lobby. For some reason, my OBS is not showing me what's going on. Uh-oh, a lobby dropped because blue accidentally... Uh-oh, DC, back it up. Yeah, Falk, I think so. Okay, we were ready, and it was smooth as heck, and we were going to get into the first draft and just take off immediately, and then technical issues, it's fine. It's fine. Gay story, yep. Hi Sid, hi Valk. What are we doing? Valk got first. Oh my god, people are actually claiming first. I'm so happy. Let me add that. There we go. There we go. So we're just waiting on one member of It's Your Boy King Andrew to hop back on. There they are. There they are. Hope everybody is having a very fine Tuesday. I'm rooting for the Blue Man group. Wait, is the Blue Man group in this context It's Your Boy King Andrew? Hey Goss, I hope you're doing well. Here we go. Take 2. So this is, what is this, third time I've casted KugelBlitz. I'm getting semi familiar with the players and what they play. I still really want to see Nog play Probius, but apparently it's just never going to happen because they just ban his Probius out all the time. Entropy on Alarak is phenomenal. There's the Probius ban. We've got It's Your Boy King Andrew fans in chat. Nice to see you. The hacker ban from KugelBlitz. Reliable banner. Hey, look, it's TZ banning. I know TZ. TZ's great. Alarak ban. So no, anti-entropy no, Nog no. It's their like ultimate #1 comfort picks, both of those. Maybe this season I will get to see Nog play Probius. That's my dream for this season. Oriole ban. I know TZ tanks and I know what... I mean, TZ can tank on anything. Calamancy plays a mean Lucio. I've played with her on GGS on Lucio and it so much fun. Honestly, so much fun. So first pick, let's see. Hanzo being picked up by Le Capitan. Eternal Blue. Hey, Amy. Good to see ya. It's your girl Teasy on the left. I'm so stoked I get to cast so many people that are friends. Nog picking up Cassia, Nyla's picking up Brightwing. So I am assuming Calamancy's going to heal and that Teasy's going to tank, but I'm also not familiar with what Jotax, Canny, and Eternal Blue play. So it could be a switch up for me. Okay, TC Garrosh, Uther, Calamancy on Uther. Hello? Interesting. So maybe... I think that might be overkill. I was thinking in my head like a D-shield Garrosh. So Garrosh can just walk in, extra walk in. But I think that might be a little bit overkill. Tychus taking up that final ban spot for KugelBlitz. So KugelBlitz don't have a tank yet, so maybe this will be a tank ban. We have seen Brandon play a Nubarak. I still want to ask them about Beetles. I've seen more and more Nubaraks just picking the level 1 Beetle and then doing other things with the rest of their build, so... A Diablo ban, okay. Interesting. I ain't never gonna stop watching you. Thanks, Sean, for the resub. 2 years and 1 month. My gosh. I think Brandon, so far this season that I've watched him, has also played that, Muradin, okay, and then Arcane 13th, a Blaze Frequenter makes it sound like some kind of citrusy soft drink. How'd you say it? I don't know, chat. Anyway, Arcane on Blaze. So Jotak and Kenny, got no idea what they play, but looks like we need an offlaner, and depending on what build Hanzo goes, I assume maybe Scatter? We might get an AA. Ah, it's a Ming. Okay, so Rexar offlane, Jotak locking that, and Kenny picking Liam Ming. Liam Ming's obviously really great on this map. Safe poke on the objective. Interested to see what build they go. I've been taught by Snarf how to play Liam Ming, and I'm very honoured. And a Zarya from Entropy. Oh, spicy. So that's a technically that is a Cassia carry, right? On the side of KugelBlitz? It could be AA Cassia from Nog. And I'm interested to see the Uther build and how the Uther plays out on the left side. But yes, if you're just joining us, best of 3 heroic series. It's your boy King Andrew up against KugelBlitz, and we're just getting into game 1. I was gonna say, game didn't pop up in my OBS. I'm like, are we sleeping? Are we asleep? Are we asleep? Yeah, this is cool. And then Zarya. Ooh! Love seeing a Zarya. Is it going to be Graviton Surge, or is it going to be, oh my god, Brain fart. Hello? Expulsion Zone. Probably Expulsion Zone. I feel like I see Expulsion Zone from players that are, you know, in Diamond Master and all that. At my scrub level, you go Graviton and you laugh when you get a full team Graviton and nothing happens to everyone in there. They have no burn on red side? Okay, let's remember the buttons. So, on the right side, on the red team, on KugelBlitz, you got Anti-Entropy on the Zarya, Brandon on Muradin, Nihilus on Brightwing, Nog on Cassia, and last but not least, Arcane 13th on Blaze. On the left side, on the blue team, it's your boy King Andrew, you got Calamancy on the Ufa, Teasy Chop on the Yarosh, Eternal Blue on the Hanzo, and Canny, on the Li Ming, and Jotek on the Rexar. And that is interesting. So they're actually going for a 3-2 split on the side of it's your boy King Andrew. Blaze is going to get a surprise. Actually, was that last series that I cast KugelBlitz? Arcane constantly got 2v1'd the whole series against Rodney's imaginary friends, and it kind of became a little bit of a meme. Kind of became a little bit of a meme. Okay, so far the Uther is the build that I go when I play the Uther, and it is Scatterbuild Hanzo and Charge Strikes, so that's basic attack so far for Cassia. So it's a 4v3 bot. They're kind of equaling out in terms of what structure damage you're able to get. Hey Iron, welcome. Hey Azu, thank you for the follow. Ooh, Brandon on 45 gets taken out by a scatter from Hanzo. What's this? Oh yeah, Aether Walker at 1. That is Entropy being thrown into tower range and being body blocked up the wazoo. Finally being taken out by Hanzo there. We do have Muradin rotating, so Brandon's rotating top. To try and, I guess, stop the 2v1, Brightwing TPing up here as well, so it's a 3v2 in favor of KugelBlitz now. Muradin rotating back down. Boy King Andrew starting this neutral siege camp in the bottom. Oh, Garrosh just chucking Entropy out, like, bye. See you later. Just come back around, but it's a 4v3. Nihilus on the way. Oh, three members of It's your boy King Andrew getting low and being cleanly disposed of. So although blue team were on that neutral camp ahead of red come down and take it out from under them. Level 4s. You got Arcane doing off-lane things here. You're here for the Calamancy plays. Hoku, welcome. Thank you for the follow. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to watch Calamancy and TZ. So, for those that don't know, red team is also the team that KLA's on. All a bunch of GGSs. Both teams picking up their bruiser camps ahead of the objective. 8 seconds. Coming up soon.
I shall purge your evil from this land.
Let's see. So far, the Uther is the build I enjoy playing. Brandon jumping over and getting chain CC'd by about 4 different sources, including the Amor. Ooh, Teasy getting incredibly low. Arcane charge misses, but the Fen doesn't. The stun onto Nog by Uther to try and prevent the Fen finishing them off was great, but now Uther, Calamancy in a tricky spot and does go down 2-0 trade in favor of KugelBlitz. Yeah, blue team's Immortal going down pretty quick here, considering it's just Entropy and Nog. Just over half strength. First objective going over to KugelBlitz. Ooh, good TP from Brightwing into a stun on both of them. Entropy 120 HP. Hanzo jumping in for the kill, doesn't get it. Entropy walks away on 30 HP. Eternal Blue's on 2 HP. Oh my god. Hanzo going deep for that, not getting the kill, and unfortunately just getting taken out. Ooh, we're looking for spicy things on the rotation. Brandon on Li Ming, TZ chucking Brandon out of the way. love how aggressive Brandon is down here. Our subject is still pretty strong. Teasy looking for something, decides against it, backs up. Brandon, however, does jump in. Good cleanse onto Hanzo means Hanzo can natural agility over the wall. Garrosh stunned and in a tough spot. Oh my god, gets the W off to get some health, but unfortunately goes down after throwing. I think that was Muradin, but Muradin was able to get back out. Yeah, that is some decent structure damage. So first thought of the game, going over to KugelBlitz with that first objective. They've also got like a level and a bit lead, and they've done quite a bit of damage to this gate here. And they come back into frame. Blue team are all bot right now, looks like. Leeming coming to hold top lane. Blue team picking up the neutral siege camp. Zarya. Oh, I thought it was just Zarya for a second, picking up his top neutral siege camp. I was like, yeah, she is the strongest woman in the world. There you go. Okay, level 10's online for KugelBlitz. What we got? We got Avatar so far from Muradin. Emerald Wind for Brightwing. Expulsion Zone from Zarya. Bunker from Blaze. And Ball Lightning from Cassia. Hanzo has completed their scatter stacks, by the way. Sorry for not mentioning that.
I will reach your position shortly.
Hopefully blue team can get level 10 for this objective, but red team are pressing them in this top lane. Okay, red team backing up to objective now.
I fight for the glory of the high heavens.
Straight onto the attack. Level 10 is going to be online for blue team very shortly.
Our battle cannot remain here.
Okay, halftime won by KugelBlitz. Red team picking up their camp. Blue team not doing so. So red team do have camp advantage now. Blue team need to form up a defense and make the defense happen quickly too, because of that top lane pressure over time. That's a big arrow onto 2-3 members of the red team. Oh, torn out onto Nog. Oh my god, Nog finally going down, but my lord, TZ basically gave their life for it. Good D shield out. Leeming picking up that Cassia and Brightwing saying no to Misha. That's good, because that's basically the damage on KugelBlitz. So you take the damage out. And if you'll focus on this... Oh, it is a close race. The stun's coming out from Brandon, just stalling. Oh, and they get it, and they get it. Second objective going over to It's Your Boy King Andrew, but Brandon had many things to say about that. Okay, and Rexer is cleaning up this top camp, which I think finished this off. Took the gate and finished the cannon towers off. Oh, level 10's on the left. Oh, expulsion zone coming out. It is torn actually from Garrosh. I mean, she's popped it a couple of times here. Oh, Nog going down after the taunt. Great follow-up from blue team's DPS. So level 10's on the side of It's Your Boy King Andrew. You got Divine Shield. I can't remember Exor's things. I just call them boars. It is Unleash the Boars. Wave of Force from Li Ming. Warlord's Challenge, which is that taunt from Garrosh. And a Dragon's Arrow, which is the big stun arrow from Hanzo. Blue team getting that fort and backing up. But again, Brandon, are you thinking something? He's thinking. Magni down here. He's having a think. Forming up to fight over this neutral siege camp down here. Woo! Stun out onto blue. Forces natural agility out pretty early. Rexar's on his way down as well, so it's going to be a... Oh, no, is he turning back to do their camp? Red team do have the advantage to level 13, and it's your boy King Andrew decide against it because they see that and they're like, we're just not going to int on this camp when we're down a talent tier. Boar's coming out. Cleanse out from Nihilus. Blue team are so very close to level 13. The bans. Left team banned Probius and Alarak and Diablo. Big taunt onto 3 members of the red team means that TZ also can throw Brightwing into the back. That is Woo! Okay, 3 members of the blue team so far going down, but Brightwing does go down on the side of KugelBlitz. The unstop means TZ will get away unless Narc has something to say about it. Unfortunately, TZ did not have the resources to try and peel for Hanzo here. Brandon getting super low, but Rexar, I think your days are numbered, sir. 4-for-1 trade in favor of KugelBlitz. And then right team banned out. Oh god, I can't remember. Balls. Cannot remember. Red team has destroyed a fort. They're closing in on level 16, so blue team needs to... Oh my gosh, Brandon not giving them a breath. Really great expulsion zone from Entropy. Making TZ try and go around the long way. Forces out the Divine Shield. TZ, do you have yourself cleanse? Because I can feel it. Okay. Some cleanse coming out there. Probably from... Yeah, it was from Uther there just to get TZ out. But that's a lot of buttons, hey? But yeah, blue team, they're on an equal talent tier. That's a big arrow out onto 3 members into a 3-person taunt. Arcane dodges the stun from the Immortal. Cassia goes down. Entropy on Zarya goes down. That's a good turn. That's a good turn for blue team because they're about to be a talent tier down again, is what I was trying to say. But stuff kept happening. Stuff kept happening. So I kept, you know. Ooh, a squirrel. Maybe a ditchy. Okay, red team just using this space to pick up their bruiser camp. Blaze does not have the mana for this. Brandon getting thrown by TZ into the Immortal, walking away. Blue team just trying to... Again, it's so close. The Immortal race is so close. Less close this time than last time, but you know, it's still there. Second objective? Question mark? Is it? 3rd? Going over to it's your boy King Andrew. It's going to be marching down that top lane where red team do have a bruise camp, so somebody's going to have to clean that one up because otherwise it will continually spawn those little dogs. Blue team looking to rotate on Nihilus here. Oh, good knockback, good arrow. Can they get it over the fence? Yes, Hanzo finishes it off. That is a really big pickup and down at level 16. Whoever has minimap DLC on the blue side. Really rocking it there with the Brightwing pick. Both teams on level 16 now. Yeah, so it is the build from Leeming. The build. Capital the. Cassia just kind of cleaning up what's left of the Immortal here.
Thus ends my assault on hell. I must rest.
Red team picking up the bot camp. Blue team picking up the top camp. And then backing up. Are we going to fight over this? Does Brightwing have their zeal? Probably. Probably? Otherwise red team wouldn't be posturing, would they? The thing is here, if red team want it, they have the power of expulsion zone. So I think that's why blue team are kind of hesitating a little bit. Okay, our red team. Are we not? Are we not? That's a throw onto Brandon. Into a stun from Rexar. Into an arrow stun. Into another stun from Uther, I think. Brandon popping Avatar. Forces out the Divine Shield on Uther. Arcane looking for something on the rotation. Doesn't find it. Calamancy with that level 4 speed. The speed. Oh yeah, Brightwing won't phase out. Probably to try and dodge a throw and or a taunt. So blue team pick up their bruiser camp now. Red team obviously picked theirs up earlier, so it's not up for them. Li Ming's got ult. Garish is going to have taunt soon. Emerald wins up. Bunker's up. Let's see. Red team trying to catch Garish out, but I do feel like Garish is a little bit of a hard one to catch out because he can just chuck you away, can't he? Stun out onto Brandon from Misha, into a throw, into another stun. Not enough. Taunt comes out, still not enough. Brandon is still up. Bunker popped. Misha goes down. Brightwing in the bunker low. Garrosh goes down. It's like a 1.5 for nothing trade in favor of KugelBlitz so far. That's a big arrow onto 3 members of red team, sorry, but they are going to fight back here. Ball lightning out. Blue team has to split up. Brandon looking for something here on the Li Ming. Already used Wave of Force. Brandon low. Gets a shield from Zarya. Oh, the oil. The heals from Calamancy. Keeping Canny up. Oh my goodness. Perfectly timed. Blue team's camp marching down here. Red team will need to clean that up. Okay. Third question mark objective going over to KugelBlitz. I should just not count and say this objective going over to KugelBlitz, but you know. Going down the bot lane, but it looks like Brandon is looking for something here. The blue team know? Well, Eternal Blue definitely does. Okay, they think better of it and they're gonna come back to push with the Immortal. Scout Misha doing a good job up there. Look at her. Okay, full 5v5. Let's see. Entropy getting chipped down there by some seriously Ming and Hanzo. I think it was Hanzo. Level 20s are approaching really quick. Okay, so Misha looked for a flank stun. Is saved. I thought Misha was for sure going to get blown up there. But yeah, once red team get level 20s, I'm sure they will, and if they're still in this position, they will put their foot down on the gas. Blue team need to kind of do something, but it's tough for them to do something pre-20 here when you've got the pressure from the Immortal. And red team being so well positioned. Stun out onto Arcane. Taunt out onto Brandon. Teasy's low. Divine Shield helps dodge a stun. Only Misha going down so far. Teasy throwing Arcane. Oh my gosh, the fight is just a little bit split. Brandon jumping in with Avatar popped. 2 members of red team getting rooted, and then a stun again onto Brandon. Throwing Brandon in place. Brandon is still alive, and Garrosh goes down. I have no idea how Brandon has been living this whole game. The front line for red team are super low. Yeah, so it looks like they're going to back up even though they do have level 20. So, like, successful defense from blue. Oh, wait. They're going back. They're thinking of it. Oh, jump and stun out onto Eternal Blue. Followed up by a stun from Arcane. But the Li Ming blow up means it's a 2-for-2 trade. Brightwing. Oh, Entropy. Are you gonna... No. You're gonna get out. That's a Misha and an Uther Hammer to finish Entropy off there. Holy schmackerel. Both teams are now level 20. Yeah, good defense from blue.
I shall land in a moment, as will my foe.
Wow. And that fight was going on so long in our bot lane that we are now on to the next objective in 20 seconds. Nog trying to cap the siege camp, but does know, yeah. Sees 2 members of blue team rotating down and decides to leave smartly, so... Oh, there's going to be an ad in 54 seconds. Let me try and snooze it. Okay, snooze for 5 minutes. Hopefully it can... The ad can rip during draft. I'm trying my best with ads, but they're pesky. Geotech getting this top siege camp as well. So both neutral siege camps going over to... It's your boy King Andrew. Blazes Bay. Blay. Red team will probably play for halftime here. They're trying to get 5 people back. Zarya dead for 2 seconds. They're going to get their camp, I think. Maybe? No. No. Never mind. Ignore me. Zarya back up and marching over. Blaze clearing up the top siege camp. All ults are up for both teams. This needs to be a big defense from red. Could be a game-ending them all, maybe? Good D so far, but I mean, Li Ming, this is why she's so good on this map, because she can just safely hurl spells. And either you eat them and take all of the damage, or you let it hit the immortal, right? And then you lose the game. But anti-entropy with the shields proven really, really good there. They do get a little bit of damage on the blue side, but I guess red team figure we're just going to have to get it on the defense. Oh, wow, Misha. Oh, wow. Okay, that stun going out onto Brightwing, the front line of red team. Oh, wow. Okay, Blaze Bunker out, D-Shield out onto Garrosh. On-stop and a throw saves Jotak on Rexar. But Brandon looking for something on TZ. Calamansi saying no. Unfortunately, where TZ managed to escape to was a little bit of a dead end, question mark. They cut her off. And then that is the Garrosh going down there. So 1.5 for nothing trade in favor of KugelBlitz. Red team going down to clear up this immortal as well. Do they save keep? Yeah, they save keep. They save keep. Okay. Garrosh down for another 20 seconds. Blue team picking up their bruiser. Red team were, yeah, it looks like they were marching over to maybe think of an invade. But blue team just capped that, cleaned that up really quick. Blue team turtling until Garrosh is back up. Brandon looking for something here. Now, where are they? Hello? He's cleaning it up top, getting pinged, because I assume red team don't have vision of blue team. Red team picking up that bottom siege camp. Top siege camp is still down for 6 seconds, so are we going to fight over this? Is TZ going to get chain stunned in this bush? Maybe? No, backs up. Both teams have been very, very mean with the layering of CC, I have to say. Yeah, I did not get keep. Okay, so blue team back up, red team march in and take this neutral siege camp as well, especially because they see blue team on the map, clearing that up bottom. Red team's camp is back up. The bruiser camp in time for this objective. And looks like blue team will get to clear up that neutral siege camp, while red team pick up their bruiser camp, which will march down top during the objective as well. Let's see.
Repent before my wrath, demon.
Misha, okay. That was Blaze zip-zapping away. Li Ming Mirrorball does not connect. Does connect that time. TZ going in. Brandon sniffs it out. Does stun. Well, there was a follow-up stun, but really, really good cleanse. Oh my gosh. TZ is in there. 4 members of the red team. D-Shield out onto Garrosh. 3 members of the red team got incredibly low, but nobody going down. TZ on like a 3rd HP up here. Misha going down. Stun out from Brandon. Does jump away, but explosive damage from Hanzo onto Blaze. And Blaze does go down. So blue team are pushing in onto the objective now. Nihilus using, wow, brain fart, Emerald Wind to ensure the retreat. Unfortunately, though, this whole time, that camp has been pushed in top. So blue team are on a timer. Half time coming up here, and I can't snooze this ad. Feels bad. Sorry, team. 34 seconds. There is an ad. Oh, man. Garrosh taking a lot of damage. Does manage to get a W off to recoup some health. Expulsion zone down from anti-entropy. Brandon's still chasing Teasy. Uses the rewind to close him out. Nog just a little bit behind though. Can't follow up with the damage. So rewind is down. I forgot to show 20s. Big throw, but again, Brandon having that dwarf toss jumps away, bores out from Rexar into a big Dragon's Arrow, and two members of the red team, Cassie, are getting chain CC'd up the wazoo, gets shielded but does go down. It's a 1-for-1 trade because, yeah, so Garish down on blue team, Cassie down on red team. Uh-oh, I've done the thing. I fixed it. Lime, are you proud? Lime's not watching, but usually that breaks it. Calamancy getting caught out, unfortunately. And does go down. Can still heal for a bit. Maybe keep Eternal Blue up, because Brandon is looking for that big jump. Stun. Tries to natural agility away, but does not quite manage it. The stuns from Brandon are just rude, aren't they? Chasing down Rexar here too. And finally there, Rexar goes down. The rest of blue team was trying to clean up their core a little bit while that was happening, but unfortunately, I mean, Garish is back. Red team are looking to kind of nip it in the butt here, I think. Trying to prevent the rotation in onto the Immortal there. Uther is back. Got to be another big defense 3v4 here. Big group taunt into a big group throw. Once again, two members of red team super low, but that is game one going over to the side of KugelBlitz. Oops. An ad for 1 minute and 45 seconds. But here are the numbers. That was a very close game. I feel like early game was quite heavily, felt quite heavily in KugelBlitz's favor. But then late game, it's your boy King Andrew really turned it on. Let me see about... And chat if you have any questions that you want me to add. Maybe if there's an interview that happens at the end, I can ask him. Game one was... Just gonna ask, curious about the Zarya pick, what motivated that, you know? And then these are talents. Talentees. I don't think anything unusual. I mean, other than the Emerald Wind, like I was curious about that. Was that primarily just to push Garrosh away? Just making notes. I'm making notes. I would like, John, I would like to pretend I'm not going to pass out before the end of the series, but I cannot. Welcome back from the break, everybody. I'm sorry about that. I tried to snooze it, but it would not let me, unfortunately. So just for those in the back, these were the stats. Lee Min going 6 for 1. 130k hero DPS is wild. In terms of soak, Geotech on Rexar out soaking the Blaze, 25k to 21k. In terms of healing, Brightwing, 120k. My goodness. And then these are the talents. Skullcracker, picked up. Do love a Skullcracker at 7. And those dwarf launch E's proving incredibly effective. You saw the value from Muradin 16 come into place, but I mean, particularly in that fight in the bot lane toward the end of the game. Alright, let's see. Yay, Kala! Invite me to the lobby. Okay, so we have Towers of Doom. Let me get away from this and go to this. So, if you're just joining us, best of 3. We're rolling into game 2 here, but it's your boy King Andrew versus KugelBlitz. Left side, which is your boy King Andrew, banned out Dragonshire and Braxis. KugelBlitz banning out Sky Temple and Sky Foundry. It's your boy King Andrew took us to BOE for game 1, where KugelBlitz took the game. And let's see. Sent a message in the lobby chat. It didn't go through, and we're just okay. Okay, we did not wait for me to. All right. I don't know who picked the map. Sorry, chat. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know who picked the map, but we're here. Falk, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the gifties, the gifted subs. You're the best. Much appreciate you. Calamancy, who picked the map? Okay, Probius again banned out. No Probius for Nog today. No Probius for Nog today. Let me see if I can DM Kala. There we go, I'm trying. Right, so both teams sticking with their bans actually. Okay, the map was picked by Kugel. Why very much. We got it, we got it. She's okay, who's okay? Big 5 gifted subs, thank you very much. I appreciate you. So, it's your boy King Andrew sticking with the same bans, honestly. Reliable into KugelBlitz, banning out Probius and Alarak. So, red team banning the Hacker and Undiumbarek this time around. Chromie picked up. I love Chromie on this map. Aha! 3 incredible picks on Towers of Doom, honestly. Chromie, incredibly good with slowing sands around the objective and obviously with vision to prevent rotations. Junkrat, incredibly good, enabling your team to camp invade with a little bit more confidence. Stitcher's obviously incredibly good on this map because you can hook Gorge into the death zone. And this time we're going to see Calamancy on Anduin. And TZ picking up that Garrosh once again. Amy was the ooh into the Junkrat. I am on my Chromie, you're not wrong. I do love Chromie right now. I'm on a Chromie kick. Tiger's being banned outie. What are these SL heroes? You are not wrong. It does feel like that, doesn't it? Like meta pick SL. A little bit. Oh, Medivh players, anyone? Ninja asks. Tyker's taking up that final ban spot. And Medivh getting banned. Ninja, you should cast this. What the heck? I mean, with Entropy picking up something like Zarya last game, I wonder if Entropy also plays Medivh. Ooh, we get to see an Ana game. Nyla's picking up Ana. Arcane on the Zeratul instead of the Blaze? Hello? Spicy? Spicy, spicy? Ana. Ana. Interesting. And then Jotak picking up Leoric, solid double soaker, and Canny picking up the Tracer, so... Left side's damage is Chromie Tracer, which, trying to hit Tracer with a sleep dart, I mean, this is maybe me projecting, but that's like trying to catch a fly, I feel like. Anti-entropy ran it out the draft with the Thrall. So is it going to be Zeratul offlane, or is it Thrall offlane, or Thrall 4-man, or... Interesting chat. Yeah, a ninja. With how much time I spend with Baha, something's gonna rub off. Baha's a phenomenal caster. Okay, game 2. We're getting into it. Towers of Doom. Oh, do people get hype? What hype chat emotes did we get? Oh my god, I got this one. Thanks again for the gifted subs, Valk. I appreciate it. I like both drafts. I want to see what the Zeratul does. I'm always excited to see Zeratul because I can't play him for love nor money. Alright. On the left side, on the blue team, it's your boy King Andrew. You got TZ Chop on Garrosh, Eternal Blue, on Chromie, Calamancy, on Anduin. She has the sword. That means this game is blessed. Kelly on Tracer, Jotak on Leoric, and on the right side on the red team on KugelBlitz, you got Nog on Junkrat, Anti-Entropy on Thrall, Brandon on Stitches, Arcane on Zeratul, and Nihilus on Ana.
4, 3, 2, 1. Let the battle begin.
So Fealty, yeah, Fealty onto death at level 1 for Leoric. Maybe trade out duties based on who and where. Zera isn't as impactful in team fights early, so might soak more. Gotcha. Rooted. Stitches thrown and rooted. Zeratul already heckling Chromie. Hawk out onto Tracer. Forces out the recall. Neither team sustained injuries. Chromie stalling the red team rotation with some spells and a nice time trap. Hawk out onto Chromie, you can't do much about that, but Calamancy can. Pause Chromie back to safety. Yeah, it does look like Zeratul is soaking at the moment. I did see Tracer and Leoric here. Blue team looking to make moves in onto their camp. Tracer starting it. I assume she will need help. All important Chromie vision at 1. It was going to be amazing. Activatable spell power and vision. Was it Time Walker's Pursuit? Yeah. Both teams getting their sappers in the butt. Lane. Pulse bomb coming out. Both teams pretty much clear their sappers at the same time. Oh, that is some stuff out onto Garrosh. Garrosh doesn't have cleanse yet, right? It's at 4 Indomitable. 3 members of red team getting time trapped. Some followed up by some nasty W damage from Chromie. Sleep out onto Garrosh. Throws Stitches into a pulse bomb, but Stitches walking out so far. Chromie getting displaced. Stitches does go down. Anduin having the final say about that one. Tracer almost in trouble, but she had the recall the whole time, so maybe she wasn't in trouble at all, and I'm making things up. I reckon maybe that Anna was just like, that's an easy Garrosh stop button, isn't it? The sleep. Just like, no. Oh, she's there. Anna's going grenade. Interesting. Okay. First altar phase.
Go forth and claim the altars in my
It looks like Nog's going Q build as well on Junkrat.
demands it.
Tracer is capping the top left unless Stitches interrupts. Stitches forced out the recall. Zero Tool capping the right. It is a 3v3 over this neutral one in the bot right now. Brandon making a aggressive rotation. Tracer down here for blue team. Time trap out. Garrosh walking up for the follow-up. Does pop the cleanse, but Stitch's trait means he's going to be able to get out there, no problem. Hook onto TZ into a root follow-up. I think that was either the wolf from Entropy, or it was a tried and tested hook into a Junkrat trap. But I think it was a root from... Yeah, so that neutral bell tower going over to KugelBlitz, and they're going to use that to steal blue team's camp. Garrosh is just rezzing now. Blue team rotating here. This is now an awkward thing. This is an awkward spot for them to rotate from now that red team cleared that camp already. Geotech does get out, and Kenny gets out as well. Throw out onto Stitches, body blocking Stitches. We're trying to kill. Good grenade out from Anna means that Tracer backs up. So red team did steal blue team's camp, and they're going to go and get their camp as well. We're going to try and rotate onto Tracer. Zeratul W missing Tracer there. Red team coming back down bot, see what they can do with these sappers. Time trap onto Thrall, into a rewind onto Thrall. Tracer heckling the whole time. The boop back from Junkrat onto Chromie there, preventing any follow-up damage from Chromie off the back of that. Rewind. Good hook there, but Geotech does cap that top left altar, no problem. Gorge out onto Garrosh. Earthquake out from Thrall. Beyblade out onto TZ, finishing Garrosh off there. Level 10's obviously online for the red team, and unfortunately, Leoric going down as well. So 2-0 trade in favour of KugelBlitz, which should mean that they can get their altar no problem. Good work from Leo to cap blue team's altar there. Headache free. In terms of ults, on the left side we have, I just call it rewind, temporal loop from Chromie. Anduin's thinking about their ult right now. You got Entomb from Leoric, Warlord's Challenge once again from Garrosh, and Sticky Bomb from Tracer, and it is going to be Light Bomb there from Anduin. On the right side you got Earthquake from Thrall, Gorge from Stitches, Eye of Horus from Anna, which makes sense given their comp, Void Prison from Zeratul, and Riptire from Junkrat. So blue team's camp is up once again. Chromie Vision doesn't sniff anybody out on the red team this time. Chromie has picked up Stasis. Kind of surprised that Junkrat isn't kind of from up here setting a trap. And that is another Hook Gorge out into Garrosh into a Junkrat trap. All the while, though, Time Loop has been put on Anti-Entropy, who's trying to get out, gets taunted by Garrosh. Anna doing a magnificent job of keeping Throw up, and instead, off the back of that, Gorge attempt, the red team get 3 members of blue team down. So while the Gorge didn't directly easily result in a kill there, off the back of it, they secured 3 kills. Leaving Chromie, just Chromie down here to defend. Level 13's online for KugelBlitz. Hawk and a miss.
Take the altars and put in
And an altar phases up once more. We have Stitches capping this bot one. Junkrat capping this mid one, but Tracer's going to go in and be a pest. Stalling the cap of this altar for now, while blue team can kind of get together and maybe think about it. Hook is out and miss. Chromie is in a trap. Actually, because they didn't stall that objective going over to red team on top of a Chromie kill. Void Prison out onto Anduin. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, right. What a decision. Just Void Prison the healer who can pull people out. And then the healer can't pull people out because they're in a Void Prison. 3-for-0 trade in favor of KugelBlitz. Gosh dang. Some great play.
red team has destroyed a fort.
Brandon's like, no. Not that time trap, in particular. Red team rotating to pick up their siege camp nice and safely with that Junkrat trap in the bush. Level 16 fast approaching for KugelBlitz. They're looking to invade and take blue team's siege camp. Because they have obviously taken that bottom bell tower and they're walking sappers in. Brandon, Hook, and Gorge out onto Garrosh, but Chromie does the rewind thing and TZ walks away no problem. Red team 16's online. Another Hook out onto TZ into a Junkrat trap. They do get some of those sappers in, and there are some more walking down here too. 1, 2. Okay, 2 of those. Hit the blue team's call for free, relatively, I say. Stitches up here causing a problem for Tracer. Nihilus capping this bell tower, getting an extra shot from... Sorry, capping that altar, getting an extra shot from the bottom bell tower. 2 members of red team taunted by Garrosh, light bomb out onto Tracer, and it hits anti-entropy, but that big cleave from Zeratul doing some serious work. Garrosh going down. Thrall has been time looped, but no follow-up damage. Tracer gets out just, and there was no follow-up damage from Chromie there because Zeratul did another great Void Prison to prevent any spells from coming out from her. Hook out onto Tracer through a Junkrat trap means that Tracer goes down as well. 2-for-0 trade so far in favor of KugelBlitz. Gorge out onto Chromie. The root from Anduin doesn't quite hit. Junkrat boots himself away. Chromie going down to some big cleave from Zeratul. Blue team might get 6 capped here. They need to get 16 is the thing. Tricky position. Be in. Red team starting up this boss. So the core shots are 32-10 in favor of KugelBlitz. They still have that level 16 advantage. Blue team are trying to get this back. Light bomb onto Tracer, trying to hit this Stitches into a taunt from TZ, but the Eye of Horus is keeping him up. Keeping him up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's giving red team time to rotate and tomb out. Tracer going down too close to the bell tower. Rewind out onto Nog. A stun from Garrosh, but nothing doing there.
Lay claim to the altars.
My goodness. Brandon holding that like by himself? That wild. That's just wild. Yeah, GG, well played. Game 2 going over to KugelBlitz. That was wild to watch. The Eye of Horus keeping Stitches up. What was Stitches there? Like a 1v4 in the bot lane? What? And the red team rotated from the boss. That was wild. Okay, so talents, let's see. Yeah, big old cleave energy from the Zeratul. W pickups 1 through 7 for Anna, Eye of Horus, Purifying Darts to get rid of roots and slows, and then the active reload at 16. Oh man, I'm finished just in time. I could have picked up Rodney's Imaginary Friends 8 PM game. I wonder if they've been picked up for cast. Have they? Let's see. I want to send you all over because that's another heroic matchup, right? Here are the stats. Anti-entropy on Thrall going 8 for 0, so it was primarily 4-man Thrall. I completely forgot about the offlane, which honestly is a testament, right, to offlaners, because good offlaners, you don't notice them. You only notice them when they're when